Course of last year's functional knowledge policy has transformed its orientation towards concept of competences. Divergence of national educational systems in content of social inclusion, equity and employability deepens differences within particular nations and results in decreasing development of functional literacy. Information literacy is a substantive part of functional literacy, and its efficient development is directly proportional to scope of implementation of information and communication technologies within particular educational grades. As far as information literacy is mentioned, digital competence as its concrete interpretation emerges. Regarding to digital competence, three spheres exposed: the manipulative cognition of ICT, data retrieval and processing, and the communication. Content of digital competence focuses on development of one's knowledge and operative capabilities related to active use of ICT and its potential ordinary. European social legislation defines standardization of digital competence considered as academically aimed towards information literacy development with the nations of European Union. To work with information, to communicate and participate in collaborative networks, to understand computer applications, to understand of potential risks, to understand of creativity and innovation support, and to be aware of issues around the validity and reliability of information. Digital competence conception practically accentuates and develops three main fields: intent on information, communication, and technical support. Perceiving tendencies of ICT potential, two fields of investigation originate. How is the content of digital competence functionally involved within national curriculum at particular grade? And what level does the digital competence represent from the point of international comparison? National educational technology standards for students, produced by the International Society for Technology in Education in 2007, summarize series of 6 standards, which practically define student capabilities promoting digital competence integrally by considering of orientation of particular standard. Regarding ISTANETs for students, measure of digital competence implementation presents notable disproportion of capabilities in specific subjects. Comparison of achievements within Irish and Slovak primary education verifies individual involvement of digital competence and extends principal reasons of discrepancy. Slovak National Institute for Education and its national educational program invented for the first degree of primary education, called ISTSET-1, defines digital competences explicitly within specific subject of first to fourth grade as table presents. Irish Department of Education and Science and National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, called NCCA, in the primary school curriculum defines digital competencies explicitly within specific subject of first to sixth grade as table demonstrates. Qualitative analysis presents that digital competence is within both national curriculums at particular grade functionally involved in different way as figure presents. On the scale of ISTANETs for students, the demonstration of digital competence disproportion in specific programs of study is evident. In case of Slovakia, research and information fluency as the third standard is within programs of study proportionally well-developed digital competence. According to Irish national curriculum, well-developed standardized digital competences within programs of study are creativity and innovation, research and information fluency, and technology operations and concepts as the first, third, and sixth standard. However, sufficiency level still proves options for improvement in both analyzed nations. Analytical comparison of both nations presents that level of digital competence explicitly defined within subjects of particular program of study differs as figure presents. Digital competence is, according to Eastern Nets for students, less developed in Slovak programs of study than in case of Irish programs of study. Proportional representation of digital competence within particular nets for students has nominal amplitude in case of both analyzed nations. However, level of particular standards demonstrate insufficient level, notable in case of second and fifth standard. Level of research and information fluency as the third net standard, and thinking, problem solving, and decision making as fourth net standard of digital competence, and the demand for their improvement is crucial. Regarding the fields of investigation mentioned, results show following conclusions. Particular explicitly defined digital competencies demonstrate disproportion in programs of study within Irish and Slovak national primary curriculums for grades 1st to 4th. Quantitative comparison represent that level of particular digital competencies within programs of study for grades 1st to 4th differs. However, proportional representation of digital competence within particular nets for students has nominal amplitude. We consider as crucial to analyze limitation and stimulus of options for digital competence development regarding to ICT implementation into educational process.